Testing.
Yep. We should be live here for game number 2 for us as the middle school Lady Panthers are going to take on the Zion Middle School Lady Eagles. Rob Inman and Lee Riley here from Zion Christian Academy as we just got finished watching our high school Lady Panthers defeat the Lady Eagles 15-6, win a full 7 innings, and our Lady Panthers from Lewis County Middle School are the back half of the doubleheader.
The nightcap.
The nightcap. So we are here with you, we hope, and I'm going to tell you, Coach, it's been a beautiful day, and it's still not too bad now as we get into 7:15.
Yeah.
So
it has been a beautiful day today.
It is a beautiful day for softball, and we're going to get all we can stand.
Well, I appreciate us being able to do the middle school game tonight.
I'm gonna have to lean on you because I don't know all the players, so I'm gonna lean on you for help on who's who.
Well, I've got the rosters for both teams, so that'll help us. Looks like the lineup taking the field tonight for Zion. Number 8, Skylar Porter at shortstop. Number 27, Briley White at third base. Number 7, Audrey Moss at first base. Number 55, I think is what that says, Madison Good is the pitcher. Number 19, J.C. Graves catching. Number 33, Hadley Derrick, second base. Number 9, Harper Jones, right field. Number 21, Kate Lusk.
I don't know if that's extra hitter.
I don't know what that is marked. Number 11 is Scarlett Bennett.
Maybe a defensive
That's
player.
a defensive player.
Coach, we're getting ready to start. So the Lady Panthers will bring up 62. Now, that's got to be a ball.
It's Jada Ball.
That's got to be. The only ones I know wear 62.
She is a sixth grader for the Lady Panthers. Jada with a hit right back to center field. She's safe at first, making her turn. Good way to start the game with the leadoff batter. Number 9, Cam Dunn, is in the 2 spot tonight. She is also a sixth grader.
Sweet hitting lefty. She's up there
She
cutting
hits it.
too. Second baseman fields it there on the grass. Out number 1 for the Lady Panthers.
Next up for the Lady Panthers, number 33, playing catcher tonight, Whitley Staggs. Fouls the first pitch back. Strike 1. There's a hit back to the pitcher. Pitcher fields it, throws the first. Runner's out at first. Jada has moved over to second base. So Lady Panthers has a runner at second base. At bat is number 3, Jacelyn Anthony, who is a seventh grader. Here's the pitch. Ball takes third. Ball 1 to Anthony. Swinging. Looks like it's fouled back, out of play. Counts 1-1, 2 outs. Lady Panthers have a runner at third base. Hit back to the pitcher, and that's 3 out for the Lady Panthers. So the Lady Panthers leave a runner stranded in the top of the first.
We'll be back with you just in a second as the Lady Panthers will take the field and come out for the first at bat for the Lady Eagles from Zion. Coach, as we come back to start the bottom of the first inning, the Lady Eagles will come up for their first at bat of the game. So pitching for us tonight
is JoJo Alkire.
So JoJo Alkire's on the mound. I think you said Staggs was going to be our catcher today.
At first base is Aubrey Cottom. Jacelyn Anthony is at second base. Lila Odom is at short. Third base is Jada Ball. Outfield, Landry White is in right field. Cam Dunn is in center. And Madeline Gifford is in left field for the Lady Panthers. At bat for Zion is Bella Walker.
The first pitch from JoJo, right down the middle.
Actually, sorry about that.
That's a good start.
First batter for Zion is Skylar Porter.
Skylar Porter, leadoff man for the Lady Eagles, takes strike one right down the middle. The 0-1 from JoJo. Pitcher.
Look at that hitter right in the ankle.
Right in the foot. Nope. I don't know if she's going to be able to walk that off or not. Leadoff man takes one in the ankle. I don't know, Coach.
She's trying to walk it off.
He may have to have a runner here. I'm not sure that. She might be able to run, but I don't know how effective she'll be.
Sure, it's probably stinging a little bit right now.
I guarantee you. First one she brought in there right down the middle was coming in there pretty hot.
If she's going to try to stay in the game.
I'm not sure that's not advantageous for us,
Now
maybe.
batting for the Eagles is number 27, Briley White.
Number 27, Briley White, is up next for the Lady Eagles.
First pitch from JoJo. In just a little.
No, usually when pitchers hit a batter, they're a little timid the next little bit.
No, not JoJo. Come on in there on their hands. Live in there. So the 1-0. Yes, she did. That'll even the count at 1-1. So did we lose our field umpire?
We lost her during the high school game, halfway through.
Oh. The 1-1, JoJo, right down Broadway for strike number 2. Well, that's good. Feel like played up there, JoJo. Lady Eagles with a run at first. 0-2. Fouled off. Nub to the back. JoJo 1-2, swings through it, strike number 3. So that's the first out for the Lady Eagles here in the bottom of the first. So JoJo hits the first batter, bounces back, strikes out the second hitter of the inning.
Audrey Moss is up next for the Lady Eagles, number 7.
Lefty here.
You know, the last time we played them,
Ball one in the dirt.
it's our first game of the season. Had a little nerves and came out and just didn't field the ball very well the first game. Ended up losing. We got down way early, and they actually fought back. The final score ended up being 25-13.
Ooh.
But it was 17-1 or 2 for a long time, but they fought back. But it was just one of those, we had a couple of innings early.
Yep.
Where we couldn't field, and one of those things. So hopefully there'll be a little different outcome today.
Ball 2 to the Lady Eagle 3-hole hitter. I might have missed one. Scoreboard says 3-0. JoJo's down in the count. Lady Eagles hitting with a runner at first. 3-0 to the plate. That ball's up for ball 4.
I believe I'd go to third if the ball's in play.
Yep. Madison Good is the hitter.
She's the cleanup hitter here.
She goes away for ball 1. So far for the Lady Eagles, hit batter, strikeout, and a walk. The 1-0. Good, hits it foul. Down past ball at third. She hits the ball very hard to ball at third. We'll be out of the inning. One. It's going to be hit right out in front of the plate. JoJo's going to have to field and hurry. She gets the out at first.
Good play right there by JoJo.
That's a very good play. Up off the mound, make the throw. It does move the Lady Eagles to second and third, but now we're playing with 2 outs. Here's where we got to get those big outs. That third one's sometimes hard to get.
J.C. Grooms is the batter here for the Lady Eagles. Ball's in the
At least
dirt.
she hit her in the foot.
Yes, she did.
So she hits her in the foot. At least she hits her on ball one. Don't waste a bunch of pitches. If you want to hit her, might as well hit her on the first one.
That puts bases loaded here for number 33, Hadley Derrick.
Come on, JoJo, bounce back. After the last one we hit, we struck her out. We could use a big strikeout right here. JoJo's going to be outside for ball one. That runner's moving to second.
Go to first. Throw it to first. Tag.
Tag.
Tagger. Sorry.
If we blow eardrums right there, we apologize. And I didn't do a good job of trying to follow the play with the camera because I was trying to yell tagger. So I'm going to do better at that. Base is still loaded.
Sorry, that was a reaction. I couldn't help it.
Had a little drama there. 1-0. Ball two. Nowhere to put her. 2-0 from JoJo to the plate. She swings through it. She fouls it off Whitley's inner leg here, it looked like. She battles back. Need a big out here. Need to get out of a mess. JoJo to the plate. Ball's low. She takes it. Takes the count to 3-1. Lady Eagles still hitting here in the bottom of the first inning with the bases loaded. They do have 2 outs. And our hitter is ahead 3-1.
Come back and get her right here, Joe.
Come on, JoJo. Make her hit. 2 out D, girls. Let's go. Ball's away, but she swings and nubs it out. Not exactly straight back, but back nonetheless. That fools the count. So now we're hitting with a full count and 2 outs. Bases loaded. She takes ball 4 high and away. That'll score the first run for the Lady Eagles. The tough part in these games, especially at any level, is when you give up runs that are not earned.
This is number 9, Harper Jones.
So Harper Jones comes to the plate, hitting with 2 outs and the bases loaded. First pitch to her is up and away for ball 1. Still nowhere to put her. She does swing through the 1-0 pitch to even the count 1-1. JoJo's got to just settle down here and pepper that zone. Outfielders are straight away. Jay's in just a little bit and she hits her. That'll plate run number 2 for the Lady Eagles.
Now, this is kind of what happened last time when we played them. Hit batter. Several walks. But just need to get out of this inning right here. 2 outs.
Wanted to kill this as quick as we can.
It's number 21, Kate Lusk.
First pitch to Lusk. It's right down the middle. Outside half probably, but it's strike 1. Lusk also hitting here with 2 outs and the bases loaded. 0-1 to her. Is up just a little, and she'll watch it go by for ball 1. JoJo to the plate. It's going to get to the backstop.
I believe she got, oh.
He says she slides under. So wild pitch will plate run number 3. So the Lady Eagles have scored 3 runs and only put 1 ball in play, right?
Correct. 3 hit batters.
3 hit batsmen and 2 walks. Big deep here, JoJo. The 2-1. Good pitch. That'll even the count at 2. So we're 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here in the bottom of the first inning. Lady Panthers came up and threatened, but they left 1 stranded. Lady Eagles have come back to score 3. JoJo 2-2 Buyer.
Good pitch.
That'll be strike 3 for out number 3, as the Lady Panthers will get to the dugout and leave them loaded for the Lady Eagles. As we end 1, Lady Eagles lead 3-0. We'll be back just a second.
We're back here at Zion Christian. Lady Panthers coming up top of the second inning here. Up to the plate is JoJo Alkire.
Come on, JoJo, help yourself.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. You know, JoJo's hit the ball pretty well this year so far. Say that, and I'm probably going to jinx her.
She'll battle here. Swings 2, strike 2. JoJo's down in the count here. 0-2.
Ball 1. Counts 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Takes ball 2.
Fouled back off the net. Ball 3 inside, full count here for JoJo.
Base hit ball 4, JoJo. Base hit ball 4.
There's a hit.
To the shortstop. She makes the play to first.
I believe it was a snow cone catch, too. Next up for the Lady Panthers is Lila Odom, 8th grader.
Get us started here, Lila. What do you say? Get us rolling. takes ball one.
That pitch is in for a strike. Ball one, strike one. Ball away. 2-1.
Lila is an 8th grader, right?
Lila is an 8th grader.
Takes ball three.
Ball three. This middle school team has a mixture in their starting lineup. 6th, 7th, and 8th graders. Ooh. Don't believe she liked that pitch, but call was a strike. Full count now.
I'd have to agree with her. I believe that ball was in just a little. Full count.
Fouled away.
She fouls it into the net over the Zion dugout. First base side. So we'll do it again. Looks like the outfield's playing her to pull. A lot of room down her outfield line. A lot of turns on one up the middle. Out to the center fielder.
Good hit right there.
That was a good hit.
3-2 count.
That ball was solid. That'd be a good start to the inning.
Next up for the Lady Panthers, Landry White, 7th grader.
Well, Odom at first. Ball gets down. Odom will advance. Odom moves up to second. Lady Panthers trail 3-0 here in the top of the second inning from Zion Christian Academy. Lila Odom with a single. Stands at second.
Woof. That ball was in the dirt.
That ball looked low. He calls it a strike, even the count at 1. Pitch to White. She swings, fouls it straight down. Take the count to 1-2. Lady Panthers hitting with 1 out in the top of the second. 1-2. Foul straight back. Good try. Good try. He can send you back. Maybe he ain't paying attention.
Never know.
You don't ever know. Maybe he's not paying attention. Get that ball. Get us a bag there. 1-2 to White. Fouled up against the screen. We'll do it again. Good battle here. 1-2 the count, 1 out. Here in the top of the second inning, Lady Panthers trail 3-0. Pitch to White's low. Well, that'd been a tough one to take after that second one he called a strike.
Mm-hmm.
But evens the count at 2. 2-2 with 1 out. To White, that ball's down the middle. Strike number 3, out number 2. Lila's in a pickle here. And he calls her out. Well, as Lila gets in the pickle and on her way back to second, the third baseman makes a great play. Dives on the way back. That should be out number 3. Right?
Should be.
I think if my math is correct, that is 3 outs. He's probably trying to figure it out. But JoJo started the inning off. They're going to catch up to us, Coach. Maybe. Nope, they're not either. That is definitely 3 outs.
Well, now he's going back there.
Now he's figuring it out. Whoever's got the books figured it out. As they catch up with us.
I thought so.
That's what we thought. So, Lady Panthers make the third out on the base pass and squander an opportunity, come up empty in the top of the second. So as we go to the bottom, Lady Eagles lead 3-0. Lee Riley and Rob Inman here for the Lewis County Middle School Lady Panther softball team here on the High Forest Sports Network.
Back live here with number 11, Scarlett Bennett, leading off the inning this for the Lady Eagles.
We got to make them hit the ball.
Works a little bit better when you do that.
Which I know JoJo's doing all she can do. There's not a lonelier place on the planet than, than the pitcher's mound when the pitchers are not being called strikes. And there's nobody that wants to throw a strike worse than JoJo right now. So the 2-0 count, that's right down the middle. I'd stay right there, JoJo.
Down and away.
She's awfully close there. That will be ball 3. 3-1 here as we start the bottom of the second inning. She brings that ball right down the middle.
Good pitch.
You know, the problem that you get into in these situations, I think, struggling to find the zone is the hitters they quit swinging.
Mm-hmm.
She'll just work her groove back. Odom will make a play.
Out at first.
And out at first. Odom bounces back, takes a ground ball, throws out the leadoff man here in the bottom of the second.
Back to the top of the lineup here, Skylar Porter.
As a pitcher, there's nothing that helps you a little bit confidence-wise if you can throw a few strikes and make a few plays. Good. There we come. Settle back in here, JoJo. Pepper at strike zone. Playing with 1 out here in the bottom of the second inning. Lady Eagles lead 3-0.
Golf swung at that one.
You know, when you throw strikes, they start opening the zone a little bit, maybe give you a little help. Pitchers' best friends when they're swinging at balls. JoJo's way ahead here, 0-2. I'm not. I hope.
Ball away.
I think this is the young lady that we hit her an ankle.
It is. Look like she's back in there, though.
Yep. Brings up a 1-2. 1-2's up just a little bit. And she'll take for ball 2. So she evens the count at 2. Here with 1 out in the inning. On a ground out to the shortstop. JoJo, 2-2 to the plate. She swings
Swing and
through
a
it
miss.
for strike 3. Strike 3, out number 2 here in the bottom of the second. What a way to battle back JoJo. A lot easier when you're pitching ahead, man. Keep doing that, JoJo.
Briley White up to bat for the Lady Eagles. Strike 1. I called it before the umpire did.
Attaboy. Let him know what it is.
You know, we do that a lot sometimes in basketball, don't we, Rob?
That's right. That's right. 0-1, swung on, pull foul. Down past ball at third. In between her and the third base coach. JoJo's way ahead here, 0-2. The ball back in. Once you get in this damp air at night, all of a sudden the grass gets a little slick. But the 0-2, wouldn't be surprised if that ball slipped out of her hand. Come about 6 feet short of the plate after rolling through that grass out there all the way to the corner.
Probably a little damp.
Yep. But ball 1-1-2.
Swinging
It's topped.
again.
Pull
Third.
down third base all the way down to the tarp. Get the ball back in. Wipe that thing off on your pants leg there, JoJo. JoJo's pitching here. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the bottom of the second. Brings to the plate just a little bit outside. That's a good pitch.
You know, they had a great environment here earlier tonight. They had a soccer game going on, baseball game going on, and the high school softball going on. There's a bunch of people running
There's
around
a lot
out
of stuff
here.
going along, yeah. 2-2. Tops it. Shortstop to Odom. Odom bobbles just a
it,
little,
throws
but she
first,
makes a throw.
makes a play.
What a
She's
great
got her.
play.
Good play.
Rebounds well, picks that ball up barehanded, makes a shot to first.
Aubrey called him 6th grader at first base. Made a great catch right there. Scoop.
Out number 3. That'll end the Lady Eagle half of the second inning. So through 2, Lady Panthers trail 3-0 here at Zion Christian Academy. Lee Riley and Rob Inman as we bring you Lewis County Middle School Panther softball here on the High Forest Sports Network.
top of the third inning here. I think the batter's Jada Ball. I think we're back at the top of the lineup.
It's whoever was after White. Because after White struck out, we got in the pickle.
This is Addie Baston at the plate.
Addie Baston lead the Panthers off in our half of the third inning.
Number 11.
Addie fouls off the 1-1. Takes a count 1-2. One-two to Baston. Fouls off again. Just keep battling. Get you something you can smack.
Addie is also a 7th grader.
He's got some youth about him, for sure. Which sometimes makes for a long start. Eddie, ground ball, back up the middle.
Right up the middle.
Base hit into center. So Addie B starts off the Lewis County half of the third inning with a single back to center. Right back up where it came from. That's a good start. That's a good start.
Bat number 9, Madeline Gifford. Squares the bunt.
I don't know what he called that. He did not signal a strike. She squared and pulled back. First, I think that was a ball. Pitch is down. And I think she's ahead 2-0 here. Yep. So 2-0 to Gifford. Addie Baston's at first. Lady Panthers hitting here in the top of the third. Nobody out. Ball's up. Ball number 3. How close are we to the top?
Batter will be back up the top on deck.
Turning the order over. Gifford way ahead. 3-0 to count. Addie Baston. She takes ball 4 low and in. So the Lady Panthers now with runners at first and second and nobody out, maybe putting together a little bit of a threat.
Back up to the leadoff hitter, Jada Ball here for the Lady Panthers.
We need something in the gap. Get something in the gap.
She's hit the ball really well this year as a 6th grader. She doesn't play like a 6th grader, though.
We get this. Swings through strike 1. I would think Baston runs well enough for the ball in the grass to score. Turn the camera angle. She takes the 0-1 high, evens the count at 1. One's high. Ball moves ahead, 2 balls and a strike. Nobody out here for the Lady Panthers in the top half of the third inning. 8-9 and 1 due up. 8-9 reach base. And that brings Ball to the plate. She fouls off strike number 2. But evens the count at 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Jada. Nobody out. And a big opportunity here. Lewis County has runners at first and second.
You know, I know this weekend, Rob, she played on her travel team this weekend, past weekend.
Throws a barrel at it, dumps it down the first baseline, but it's going to be just a smidge foul.
And I know that she did, because I saw the post, she did hit her first over-the-fence home run this weekend.
Oh, that's maybe a good shot of things to come, I hope. Many more in the future. She wears the black and gold. Count still 2-2 to Jada. She fouls that ball down the right field line. Baston at first. No, Baston's at second. Gifford's at first, and Jada takes ball 3. That fills the count. So that starts to put a little pressure on their pitcher. I'm sure if the ball's close, Jada's going to be after it. Full count pitch to Jada, and she hits it out here to right. Right fielder's back. She catches on the back pedal. But we don't advance.
I believe Coach White's telling her now
that's a teaching lesson.
That she should have tagged.
Teaching lesson on a fly ball. That's a good fly ball. That's pretty deep.
At the bat for the Panthers is Cam Dunn. Ball behind the catcher, but all the runners advance. Baston to third, Gifford to second.
Now he scores 2. Cam takes that ball in the dirt. So the 1-0 to Dunn. She's swinging. Fouls that ball back into the net.
I know that Cam actually plays travel ball for the coach here at Zion Christian.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So they know each other pretty well.
He's probably got a good scouting report on her, don't he?
There's a hit.
That's a hit into right. That
And
ball's
it by her.
past her.
Cam's going to take on the way to second.
Baston scores. Gifford scores. Cam Dunn's going to walk into second with a double. Plate 2 for the Lady Panthers. We climb back in and take the score to 3-2 as we still trail by 1. Cam Dunn with a 2 RBI double here at the top of the third.
Brings Whitley Staggs to the plate. Catcher for the Panthers.
Whitley hitting here with 1 out. Dunn's at second.
There's a
She
hit.
smokes one
That's
to left.
down.
Center fielder's over to take it. Dunn rounds third. He's going to hold her there.
Staggs
Whitley's going to move into second. Sorry.
Another good hit right there.
Another good hit. It'd be nice to string a few hits together here.
Next up for the Lady Panthers is Jacelyn Anthony.
Jason will come to the plate. Runners at second and third. Lady Panthers hitting with 1 out. The first pitch, and she's swinging. Pulls it hard foul down the third baseline.
Dugout of the Lady Panthers are alive and well, cheering.
That's one of the things I'm not sure. I've never really understood the whole cheer section. The 0-1 to Anthony. She's cutting again. Files the ball back into the net. Falls in the count to 0-2. Lady Panthers here hitting with 1 out. Dunn at third. Staggs at second. Anthony at the plate. The 0-2 is high and away for ball 1. Al Kyer's on deck. We're in the heart of the order. With our own thread here.
There's a rip down
That's
the
a
line
rip.
in the.
That ball's going to get to the corner.
That's
Nope,
going to
she
score 1.
left fielder cuts
That's
it
gonna
off.
Score 2. Anthony
Dunn's
is in
Staggs is in.
for a double.
Anthony pulls up to second with a double, and that will give the Lady Panthers the lead, 4-3 here in the top of the third.
Great piece of hitting right there.
That's very good hitting. 0-2,
Fouled it off.
and then on it. That'll bring up JoJo. Need to trade places here if we can. Keep the hit train going. First pitch to JoJo's up and away. She'll take ball one. Anthony's at second after two RBI double. Well, 2 ribs. Ball 2 to JoJo. Hidden here with 1 out in the top of the third. The 2-0, and she's swinging. Ball's popped up on the infield. Shortstop under it, and will make the play. Look like a half swing to me. Not really finishing.
Undecided.
Not really finishing. That'll be the second out.
Brings up Lila Odom to the plate.
Big 2-out knock here from Odom. Trying to speak it into existence. Lila will take the first pitch down and in for ball 1.
Anthony thought about going. She turned back around.
Takes ball 2 away just a little. So 2-0's the count here to the Lady Panther shortstop.
Been attacked.
She takes ball 3 down and in. Anthony still at second after her double. So it's 3-0 here to Odom with 2 outs in the Lady Panther half of the third inning. Already scored 4.
See if she's taking right here or she's giving her the green light.
She takes 3-0 right down the middle.
That's usually what happens in a 3-0 every time.
Had to be taking it. Because that's one she normally gets a barrel on. But takes the count to 3-1. 3-1 to Lila. Ooh, he called strike 2 inside half.
In on her hands.
But that'll take the count full. Base hit ball 4 here, Lila. 3-2, 2 outs. The top half of the third inning. Fouls it into the screen on the right side. Nope, fielding that ball. He's after it. And he gets it. So we'll do the 3-2 again. 3-2 to Odom. She's going to hit the ball toward the third baseman. Third baseman does glove it, but can't field it. So she's going to be safe at first.
Runners on first and second here. Landry White up to the plate for the Lady Panthers.
Come on, Landry. Big 2-out knock. Keep it going.
Landry does a lot of slap and bunt and for the Lady Panthers here.
Ball's down the middle. Lila's halfway between first and second.
She got the run down last time.
Looking for a pickle. Pickle didn't end well. And she's trusting that they're not going to throw behind her. White takes ball 1 in the dirt. That's going to get away from the catcher.
Odom to second.
Lady Panthers move up a base.
Base hit right here.
Now slap this thing. Third baseman just 2 steps in at third. Middle infield's back deep. First baseman's even with a bag. She takes ball 2, low and away. White goes ahead in the count 2-1. Lady Panthers hitting here with 2 outs. Runners at second and third. Another great opportunity. Already scored 4, looking for 2 more. White chops that ball foul down the third baseline. Evens the count at 2. So the 2-2 to White. Fouls it off again. We're battling. Two again. She takes that ball in.
Oh, she better get down. She's in there.
She's going to be safe at the plate.
Odom moves to third.
Anthony takes home on a pass ball by the catcher. White takes ball 3 in and up a little, gets off the catcher's mitt, and goes to the backstop. Anthony scores on a pass ball. Odom takes third, and the Lady Panthers lead 5-3. Full count. White fouls it off. That's a good at bat.
She's hanging in there.
Yep. Good at bat. We'll do that full count pitch again. So the 3-2 here with 2 outs in the top of the 3rd inning. Pitch to White. She's fouling it off.
Fouled it again.
She's fouling
right
it
in
off.
the dugout.
You know, one of the differences, Coach, we gave up 3 in that bottom half of the first, and we didn't make them hit the ball that much. We put 5 on the board, but we've done it hitting the softball. So the 3-2 to Landry again. She takes ball 4 up and away.
Should be ball 4. There we go.
So White draws a walk. That'll put Lady Panthers at the corners.
This is Addie Baston. She's the one who started the inning.
Yeah, she singled that baby back up the middle. Odom's it to lead off the top half of the 3rd. First pitch to her. Strike. She takes strike 1.
White takes second.
Giving White a chance to get to second base. The 0-1 to Addie. Addie swings under it.
Fouled off.
Fouls it into the net over top of the Zion dugout. So the 0-2 to Addie. She gets on top. Back to the pitcher. Pitcher does not feel clean. But she does manage to throw out Addie at first. But not before the Lady Panthers plate 5.
Great inning by the Lady Panthers.
In the top half of the 3rd with good base running and timely hits. So as we go to the bottom of the 3rd inning, the Lady Panthers now lead 5-3. Lee Riley, Rob Inman here with Lewis County Middle School Lady Panther softball on the High Force Sports Network. Lee Riley, Rob Inman back here at Zion Christian Academy as your Lady Panthers take on the Lady Eagles of Zion, and we go into the bottom of the 3rd inning. Lady Panthers lead 5-3. JoJo gave up 3 runs in the bottom of the 1st. Hit a few, walked a few. And we gave up 3 as Lady Panthers plate Now they put 4 on the scoreboard. Well, that may
That's
be
a
something we have
drive
to
back.
talk about.
White for the catch and the out.
Well, 1 pitch, 1 out. As she
Now they
flies
got the
out,
scoreboard fixed.
flies out to our right fielder, White. That's an excellent play down the line. Well, JoJo. First pitch is down in the dirt.
That bat is Madison good.
It had
Can't
to
tell the number. I think.
feel good there for get a few hits and that'll feel good to come back out and pitch 1 out. And foul the ball off there. Evens the count at 1. JoJo pitching with 1 out here. And the Lady Eagle half of the third. 1-1's down. Stags keeps it in front.
No, I was thinking just a minute ago, looking at this middle school team, I've actually coached a lot of these girls in the Dixie
Oh,
youth
yeah.
coming
yeah.
up. So I've coached several of these kids coming up through the Dixie youth
Sure helps.
on this group right now.
Played together a long time. With some travel ball players, too, mixed in their group of young kids. 2-1's taken for ball 3. So the 3-1, she's going to hit
There's a
that
drive.
ball.
That's going to be in the
hit
gap.
deep. It's going to 2-hop the fence. Throw into Odom. Odom's going to spring back into the infield here.
It's a good hit right there
Yeah.
by number 55.
Well, good with a good hit.
Good with a good hit.
Out into left center. Lady Eagles hitting here with
Number 19, JC. I'll just call her JC because I can't read the handwriting.
JC's coming to the plate as good as
Leave
at
that-
second, and we've hit her.
Leave that ball hit her.
JoJo must know something we don't know.
And brings Hadley Derrick up to the plate for the Lady Eagles.
Hitting with 1 out. Lady Eagles have runners at first and second. Find that mitt, JoJo. Ball's down. She takes ball 1.
Runners are now at first and second.
JoJo to the plate. Fouled straight down into the plate. It rolls back toward the backstop. Lady Panthers plate 5 in the top half of this inning to take a 5-3 lead. Lady Eagles looking to maybe try to get a few back. They do have runners at first and second. The 1-1 to Derricks, taken for ball 2. The 2-1. Ball 3's down and away.
Rear back and throw it
Make
here.
her leave there running, JoJo.
Make them swing.
Do have an opportunity for a force at third. JoJo to the plate on the 3-1. Ball's taken high for ball 4. So we walk the bases loaded. But we do have 1 out. Coach White is going to take a timeout to talk about it. I think here's you. Nope, I think he's going to make a change.
A pitcher change here. Jada Ball's coming in to pitch.
Ball's going to be your pitcher. As I said earlier, I hadn't followed this team very close. Has Jada thrown several innings?
She has thrown several innings. She's been the number 2 pitcher so far this year. They've pitched for about 3 pitchers, but Jada's typically been the number 2 pitcher, or they've alternated one or the other. She'll start and JoJo will come in later. So just kind of depends on what Coach White wants done.
She's fairly consistent around the plate.
She's not bad. She's not bad. She comes in, throws strikes. She had it was one day last week. She had a rough outing last week, but the game prior to that, she was spot on. So you'll have those from time to time.
That happens to everybody, even the major leaguers.
But you also got to think, and I know this just because of her travel team and that kind of thing that she's on. She doesn't pitch a lot, so
right.
She gets a little more pitching here, and she wants to pitch a little bit. But so this is her opportunity, and she's a 6th grader too. Yep. So
Coach White
got plenty of time.
Yep, Coach White makes a change, brings in Jada Ball as the new pitcher. JoJo moves over to third. Jada's going to inherit 3 runners. The bases are loaded. We're playing with 1 out. The first pitch is a strike. She comes back with strike 2. It's popped straight up.
Back to first. That should
be sir.
Doubled up.
Jada makes a play and doubles a runner off first base. That's an inning killer, as the Lady Eagles will leave them
the bases loaded.
As we get out of a bases-loaded jam, Jada comes in and throws 2 pitches and doubles off the runner at first. So the Lady Panthers will get out of the 3 innings, up 5-3, and they'll come up with their opportunity in the 4th. Lee Riley and Rob Inman, this is Lady Panther.
Coming up at the top of the 4th inning here for the Lady Panthers. At bat is Madeline Gifford here. Her last plate appearance, she walked. She squares around the bunt. She pulls back in time. Ball one. Pitch number two, she's swinging. Takes a strike. Counts 1-1. Ball away. 2-1's the count. Lady Panthers start off the inning here with the score being 5-3.
A great last half for us.
Gifford takes strike two. Count brings the count to 2-2. This is the number 9 hitter for the Lady Panthers.
Takes ball
I believe
three.
it was a ball.
We'll go to full count. Lady Panthers plate 5. And she takes strike 3 right down the middle. So Gifford works a full count out in the top of the 4th.
Up the top of the lineup, Jada Ball. She's underneath it, makes the catch for the out.
Jalen's got hit some pretty good shots out to the outfield.
Brings up the number 2 hitter, Cam Dunn, here for the Lady Panthers. 2 outs. She comes out swinging. Foul ball out of play for strike 1. Ball's in the dirt. Ball 1, evens the count out 1-1. 2 outs. Ball 2. Pitch. Cam takes that, drives it to left field. She's up with a single for the Lady Panthers.
Maybe a little 2-out rally here.
That brings up number 33, our catcher Whitley, Staggs. She had a good hit the last inning.
We strung together several hits in that last inning. She takes ball 1.
You know, Cam's at first base. She's one of the speedsters.
1-0. Whitley's on top to the third baseman. Third over to first. And that'll end
The top of the 4th inning.
top of the 4th inning. Lady Panthers still lead, unable to score here in the top of the 4th. They still lead 5-3 as we go to the Zion half as we come back. Lee Riley and Rob Inman, Lady Panther middle school softball on the High Forest Sports Network. Back live from Zion Christian.
I'm
As the
not,
Lady
I'm not
Eagles,
sure where we're at in the lineup with
the
them
Lady
now.
Eagles will come to the plate for their half of the fourth inning. Ball came in the last part of the last inning, threw 2 pitches with the bases loaded, got a pop up to herself, and then doubled off the runner at first. Got us out of a bases loaded jam. So she comes back out, 1-1.
This may be
Ball
number
2.
21, Kate Lusk.
Ball the 2-1 to the plate is in the dirt for ball 3. Find your groove here, girl. Find your groove. Lady Eagle leadoff man here in the bottom of the 4th. 4 to draw a walk. Lady Panthers unable to put any runs on the board. We need a good quick inning here, Coach.
Number 11, Scarlett Bennett at bat. Fouls the first one off.
Jada to the plate.
She's the number 9 hitter.
She rolls over the top and fouls the ball over toward her dugout.
Just throw strikes. There's one right there, but got away.
She throws strike
She's gonna
2 right down
Take second.
off the heel of the glove there for Staggs. And Lusk will move up to second. So the Lady Eagle 9-hole hitter is in the hole here, 0-2. 0-2's high, taken for ball 1. Change up. She swings over the top of it.
I believe she could have swung twice at it.
I believe she. Jada notches a strikeout, swinging for out number 1. The Lady Eagles back to the top of their order with a runner at second and 1 out.
Actually, this is
The extra hitter.
the extra hitter. I think this is number.
She's going to top 1 foul toward the third base dugout.
No, this is the top. They do have a flex at the bottom of the lineup, but this is the top of the lineup. This is the leadoff hitter.
This is Porter. Takes the 0-1 high. Works the count even at 1-1. Jada to the Lady Eagle, leadoff man. Bunts the ball back to her. Jada will make the play. Throw to first is in time.
Back to home.
We hurry back to the plate and force the runner back to third as Lusk rounded third pretty aggressively. But that's a great play off the mound by Ball. Out number 2 at first, and we hold the runner at third.
At bat for the Lady Eagles is Briley White, third baseman.
So with 2 to the plate,
There's a drive to the.
but that's a smoked in the left. That'll.
And
I'm
there's
not
the tag.
sure what was happening. Umpire calls time, but gives her first base
Due to obstruction.
due to obstruction.
So I think the first baseman got in the way when she made her turn.
Well, why does she not get second? I understand the obstruction, but if that kept her from second base, shouldn't she have been awarded the next base?
I don't know. The coach didn't argue about it, so I don't know.
I mean, he didn't call her out, obviously, when we tagged her out, and obstruction was the call.
Unless he called the obstruction on, I don't know.
I'm not sure. Well, the first pitch to the next batter was up high, ball 1. Next is low, ball 2.
This is number 7, Audrey Moss.
So the Lady Eagles score 1 on the single to left. There's an obstruction call as she rounded first, but she's back at first. She takes the third pitch of the at-bat down and works the count to 3-0. Playing with 2 outs. 3-0 hits her.
Dead ball. Hits her right in the back.
Well, if you're gonna hit them, we've had our share of ball 4 plunks.
Madison Good
Had
back
the-
up to the plate. She
had
had the base hit
She
last
had the
time.
good hit last
Yeah.
time. Right down the middle for strike 1. Lady Eagles, a little bit of a threat here, but there are 2 outs. The 0-1 to Good is popped up,
Popped up.
straight back, over the net, into the crowd. She looks like she's got a little bit of a limp, too. 0-2's the count to Good. Ball to the plate, throws a changeup.
Got her.
That's a force.
It's a force.
Odom stays with it, fumbles the ball a little bit, but she makes the force out to third as JoJo steps on third base for the 3rd out of the inning. Lady Eagles do plate 1. Brings the score to 5-4. Lady Panthers still lead as we end the 4th inning. So as we come up for our chance in the 5th, Lady Panthers lead 5-4 here from Zion. Lee Riley and Rob Inman, Lewis County Middle School Panther softball on the High Forest Sports Network. We are back here at Zion. Lady Panther Middle School softball. As we start the top of the 5th inning, Lady Panthers lead 5-4.
This is the cleanup hitter, Daceland Anthony. Squares up to bunt, fouls it off.
A little bit under that one. I think anytime you got to raise the bat from where you have it out to bunt. I think anytime that you have to, he does have one limping. She's limping pretty good.
Gonna move her from third to first, looks like. I believe I'd hit it the first base. I tried to bunt it down
Bunt it right at her. The 0-1 to Anthony is up. She swings through it. Count goes 0-2.
Believe we got a new pitcher here. Number 8 has come in to
They
pitch.
have made a pitch and change. The 0-2, high and away to Anthony. She'll take ball 1.
New pitcher, the leadoff hitter, Skylar Porter, is now in.
Porter's pitching. 1-2 to Anthony. She takes the ball in. Leaving the count at 2. Need base runners here. Let's get some insurance runs. The 2-2 is down, but she drives it into the gap. That ball's going to be cut off by the left fielder. She's going to get the ball into second, but she's not going to get Anthony. So Anthony leads us off with a double to start our portion of the 5th inning.
That brings up JoJo Alcar to the plate. That was a good hit right there.
It was a good hit.
You know, JoJo's due one here. Been struggling a little bit today at the plate. She's due one.
That last one, she popped up to the shortstop. I think she kind of indecisive. Got halfway through her swing.
There's a drive.
She didn't get halfway in that one.
That one's over her head. She's burnt. That's to the wall.
That ball's all the way to the fence.
Anthony will score. Alcar at second.
What about a double and a
stand-up
double?
I told you, Rob, she was due one.
Double and a double. Take her place one time. Full swing. Takes that ball all the way to the fence on 3 hops. Plates Anthony. Pushes the lead 6-4. That'll bring up Odom.
Let's change spots again.
Let's just trade them out one at a time. First pitch is up high. JoJo's going to take third on the ball getting back to the backstop. So with nobody out here in the top of the 5th, 2 leadoff back-to-back doubles. Played a run for the Panthers. JoJo's now at third and Odom at the plate. The 1-0 to her. She's going to take ball 2 high and in. Way ahead in the count here. I'm sure coach is telling her not to swing anything out of the zone, but Lila's looking to hit.
Mm-hmm.
She takes the 2-0, swings through it, fouls it straight back. It's a good swing on it. Looking for a pitch to hit. That ball was in the zone. The 2-1's high and away for ball 3.
JoJo's easing off the bag there.
Got a count to hit again. The 3-1 to Odom. She's going to take ball 4, up again. My guess is she'll be off on the first pitch.
Brings up Landry White to the plate for the Lady Panthers.
I wonder if maybe she's thinking bunt here. I'd move my runner first. I think I maybe would fake bunt the first one. Odom's got to be going to second. She's going to move up to second. White's going to take the first pitch for ball one, low and away. So now the Lady Panthers have runners at second and third.
No outs.
And nobody out. Alkire at third. Odom at second. White will take 1-0 for strike one. Even that count up at 1-1. Lady Panthers could do some real damage here. White's going to take the ball down.
Low in the dirt.
The 2-1 to her is up for ball three. The 3-1 to White. He calls strike two on the outside corner. Lady Panthers still hitting with runners at second and third. Nobody out. Landry White's worked the count to full. 3-2 to her. She's going to foul off.
Oh, hit the bag, off the bag.
She puts the ball in play. The third baseman can't make it, and it hits the third base bag.
JoJo in to score.
Alkire will score. Odom does take third, and White is going to be safe at first.
That brings up Addie Baston to the plate.
I got to believe he's giving her a take again to move the runners. Nope, Addie's swinging just like she's made to. White does take second as she swings through it for strike one.
Maybe trying to protect the runner there, maybe.
Hey, good. The 0-1's fouled straight back as she takes the count to 0-2. Odom is your base runner at third. White's the base runner at second.
Ball outside. Counts 1 and 2. Swing and a miss. That'll take us to the first out here of the inning for the Lady Panthers.
So Addie swings through strike three.
Madeline Gifford to the plate now. It's bottom of the lineup for the Lady Panthers. Takes the first pitch for strike one.
Gifford had a good hit in her first at bat. Second at bat, maybe. Porter's the Lady Eagle pitcher.
Low one in the dirt.
Odom's going to take the plate on the ball getting behind the catcher as it slides between her legs. Ball goes back to the backstop. Odom takes the plate. That's the 8th run for the Lady Panthers. White takes third. Gifford evens the count at 1-1. We are playing with one out. Gifford takes the second one down for ball two.
And White will score.
And it's back to the backstop. And White's going to take the plate. So the Lady Panthers empty the bases and score 2 on 2 consecutive pass balls. They get past the catcher and roll all the way to the backstop. Gifford the count's 2-1. She takes strike 2. Lead now 9-4.
Ooh.
She takes to the 2-2 at the knees, maybe a little lower.
Looked like low and inside to me.
But Blue calls it strike 3 for the second out of the inning.
Back to the top of the lineup here for the Lady Panthers. Jada Ball.
She takes ball one away. A 1-0 to ball. Bases empty, 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. Lady Panthers have already played it 4. Wouldn't hurt a bit. Start a 2-out rally here and tack on a few more. Jada takes ball 2, low.
Ball 3.
Oh, ball 3. I'm one behind.
I thought I missed one or was behind one. There's a
She
drive.
smokes the 3-0 into left. Ball's going to hit the left fielder,
She's
roll
gonna
up her leg,
and she's going to take 2.
and Jada will move up to second on the misplay by the left fielder.
You know, another good solid hit.
That was on the rope. 3-0, and she wasn't taking. I believe that brings up Cam Dunn.
Kind of like her older sister. She doesn't like to take 3-0.
Nope.
She wants to hit.
Yep, which is what you hope.
Cam Dunn, the number 2 hitter here, up to the plate.
She swings at the first one. It's trouble. It's in the grass. She gets a single. Ball hesitated at second with 2 outs. I believe if she'd have been gone on contact, that's a score. But she hesitates a little at second. And Coach White stops her at third.
Brings up Whitley Staggs.
So now with 2 outs, Ball is at third, Dunn is at first, and Whitley Staggs is at the plate. Lady Panthers swing through strike 1, but I think that might have been protecting her runner.
Dunn takes second there. Lady Panthers have runners at second and third. 2 outs.
Oh, big chance for a 2-out knock.
Ball's
down. Ball's going to move up. She's going to take the plate. You know,
Right.
it's interesting because the pitcher's not even trying to cover the plate.
No.
I mean, she's not even trying.
Runner advances to third.
One to Staggs. She smokes the
pop
ball out
up.
into left. That
That's-
ball's high. Center fielder and left fielder together. But the center fielder does call off her left fielder and make the play. So the Lady Panthers put up another 5 spot in the top of the 5th. As we go to the bottom, Lady Panthers lead 10-4 here at Zion Christian Academy on a beautiful night for softball. We are here giving you Lewis County Middle School softball on the High Forest Sports Network. We're back live. Lee Riley, Rob Inman from Zion Christian Academy. As your Lady Panthers from Lewis County Middle School lead the Lady Eagles 10-4 as we go into the bottom of the 5th inning. Jada Ball's your pitcher.
Number 5 hitter, JC.
First pitch is taken for ball 1.
JC Grooms is at the plate for the Lady Eagles.
The 1-0 is fouled back for strike 1.
You know, when you just throw it across the plate, good things happen.
Yep. You know, after a slow start, Lady Panthers come out swinging the sticks, score 5 in the 3rd and 5 in the 5th.
I believe that was a change up there.
And outside of scoring a few runs on some wild pitches, past balls from the pitcher and catcher, we have put the ball in play. I don't think we've had very few base runners that weren't at least putting the ball in play. Odom backhands and a cannon, and we just can't put it together.
Good stretch. Just couldn't hold it.
Odom with a backhand there in the gap. That's going to be a tough play no matter what, and they're probably going to give her a hit. But she does a good job in that 5-6 hole with a backhand and then to make a strong throw. That's a tough play at every level. Ground ball to second. Anthony's going to go to first. She'll get the out. The Lady Eagles will advance to second base. But that'll be the first out of the inning. Maybe a chance there to turn 2. But I can't blame her for wanting to get that for sure out. Jetty comes back to the plate. Ball's popped into the net on the first base side. All the Lady Panthers give chase. Pitcher, catcher, and first baseman. Ball gets into the net. Counts 0-1 as the Lady Eagles hit here with 1 out and a runner at second base. Ball comes to the plate. Ooh. Thought that ball was telling back across the plate. But he says, and that's all that matters, umpire says it's inside. 1-1. Ball comes back to the plate. Short about 3 feet, but Whitley goes to her knees and stops the ball. Holds a runner at second. That's a great play by Whitley Staggs, the catcher. It takes the count to 2-1. Ball comes to the plate with a 2-1, and it's in there for strike 2. I think after you score 4, Coach, or 5 again, if you can come through this inning and put it down pretty quick, kind of squash any chance of momentum. She brings it in again. It's out to center. Going to make the play there.
That's
We're
2.
Double her.
That's
at
doubled
second
up.
Base. So a ball hit out to center is fielded by our center fielder, and the runner at second took off. I'm guessing she didn't think she'd make the play.
Cam Dunn made a great play there in the outfield.
Cam
Then
Dunn
doubled her off at second.
makes the play and a strong throw and gets the Zion base runner trying to get back to second. Coming off an inning where you score 5, and they get a base runner, and they're not able to score. The Lady Panthers still lead 10-4 as we go into the top of the 6th inning. So far, so good for the Lady Panthers. We are bringing you Lewis County Middle School Lady Panther softball live tonight from Zion Christian Academy. And as we end the 5th and go to the 6th, Lady Panthers lead 10-4 here on the Panther Sports Network. Lee Riley, Rob Inman, back with you. Lewis County Middle School Lady Panther softball. And we lead 10-4 here at Zion Christian Academy as we go into the top of the 6th inning.
Up to bat for the Lady Panthers is Jacqueline Anthony, hitting in the 4th spot today.
She takes ball 1 down. But so far, our Lady Panthers have come to the plate trying to hit the ball.
There's another drive.
There's
That
one.
that may get down. Nope.
Center fielder comes over, makes a great play. Good running play to her left. Fields the ball fairly easy. That's a good hit. So the fly out to center will be the first out of the inning,
That brings JoJo Alkire to the plate for the Lady Panthers.
who also got a smash in the last half. First pitch to hers down the middle, strike 1. JoJo blasted one down the left field line, 3-hopped the fence, and burned the left fielder. So the left fielder's backed up. She's playing a little deeper. She takes ball 1 in the dirt.
JoJo hit one out of the park in one of the scrimmages in the preseason against Etheridge. So she is capable.
Ball 2 in the dirt. She's now ahead in the count 2-1. So far tonight, we've scored runs in bunches. 2 separate innings and put 5 spots on in the 3rd and the 5th. 2-1s inside to JoJo, ball 3.
And you understand this, having kids in multiple sports and one daughter on the high school team, one on the middle school team. I haven't been able to get to all the middle school games because trying to alternate amongst the kids.
Yep.
JoJo takes the walk there. So I can't say that I've seen every middle school game either.
Ball 4 to Alkire. She'll trot down to first and bring up Lila Odom. Lila smoked a 3-0 last time.
Called strike.
She'll not do that this time as she takes strike 1 at the knees. The 0-1, and she's under a little. She fouls back over the net and into the crowd. Home plate umpire comes over to the home side, says, hey, boys, need some softballs. Evidently, we're not tracking them like we ought to be. And almost on cue, he sends somebody from the bench to go get the other one.
Oh.
Oh, Lord. I'm not sure about
I
that.
don't know what he
Coach.
called.
He called it a ball. It must have been inside.
She held up on it.
As Lila started to make her way toward the dugout, I thought she thought it was strike 3. 1-2 to her. Is going to be in the dirt. Lila works the count to 2-2. Here, JoJo draws a walk. She stands at first. Lila, and she's under it again. Is it fouled back? Not back. Down the first base.
She's hurt.
She's hobbled.
She can barely move.
She is not moving well at all.
That should have been an easy catch, but she could not get to it.
We'll do the 2-2 again to Odom. Hitting here with 1 out in the inning. Runner at first. She waits
There's
on
a
it,
drive.
and she bloops it into
be.
right.
JoJo wasn't running. Luckily, she throws it over her head at second base.
JoJo, I think, was trying to read that ball and felt like the right fielder had a play. So she held up, not even halfway. And then once the ball got down, the right fielder made a great play and a strong throw, but it was a little high, too high for her shortstop. So that'll put Panthers at first and second. And White's going to slap to the shortstop, and she's not going to have a play.
Runner safe everywhere. That was a great slap right there.
That was a great slap. Exactly where it was supposed to be. White slaps to the shortstop. Alkire moves to third. Odom goes to second.
This brings up Addie Basson to the plate for the Lady Panthers.
And we're hitting here with one out. Bases loaded. All our runs tonight have come in bunches. First pitch to Addie. She's
There's
swinging.
a drive.
She hits this ball out to right. Right fielder's there. She makes the catch. She's
Tag
throwing
from
to the
home.
plate. It's not going to be in time to get Alkire, and it's also going to let the Lady Panthers advance to second and third. So Odom, sack fly
Addie's had
for,
some good contact today.
She sure has.
She had that one good base hit earlier, but she's made contact today.
sack fly for Addie Baston. She'll get an RBI. As Alkire will score. Odom takes third. White takes second. First pitch is swung through for strike one.
This brings up Madeline Gifford. Drew a blank the last name there for a second.
Gifford comes up. The score now 11-4. And she takes strike two.
That ball was below the knees, in my opinion.
The 0-2. No way.
That
No way. Now, he rings her up on strike three.
he must be ready to go home.
But that ball was low.
It was the exact same pitch prior to.
As we get ready to go to the bottom of the sixth inning, the Lady Panthers tack on an extra run. They take the lead 11-4. We are here live from Zion Christian Academy with Lewis County Middle School Lady Panther softball. And we have an 11-4 lead as we go into the bottom of the sixth inning. Zion coming to the plate. This is Lee Riley and Rob Inman as we are on the High Force Sports Network. We're back here getting ready to start the bottom of the sixth inning here at Zion. The Lady Eagles will come to the plate. Jada Ball, after taking over for Alkire, has done a good job around the plate, and the defense has played well as we've turned two double plays.
I believe this is number 21, Katie Lusk, I believe, at the plate.
I believe she hit the ball pretty strong last time. Either that or we walked her. But she got on base, I know.
I think that's who it is. I didn't see your number. I lost counting lineup where we were.
Well, whoever it is takes the first pitch for ball one.
Fouled off. Strike one.
Evens the count at one. We have played, not to put bad juju on them, but up until this point, the Lady Panthers have played pretty good D. The 1-1 from Ball. That ball's going to be away. Ball two.
Well, she was headed to first base. I think she thought it was ball four.
Was that ball three?
Ball three is what I think what he called.
Go the 3-1. Come on, Jada. Make her earn it.
There you
She
go.
fouls it off. Runs the count full. 3-2 here to the Lady Eagle. Make her leave her running. Atta girl. Make her battle. Hicks take the lead 11-4. We're now in the Lady Eagle bottom. 3-2 to her. It's going to be ball 4 in the dirt. So she does draw a walk. To lead off the bottom of the 6th.
This brings up number 11, Scarlett Bennett, for the Lady Eagles. This is the number 9 hitter.
First pitch is in there for strike 1. Ball to the plate. Taking low for ball 1. One swung through for strike 2. Lady Eagles hitting here in the bottom of the 6th inning. 1-2 count to the batter with a runner at first. Change up's a little high. Taken for ball 2. The 2-2 is down, blocked by Staggs. Good block by our catcher. Takes the count full. And she'll draw ball 4 and also draw a walk. So we come out in the bottom of the 6th, and we've walked the first 2 batters of the inning on full count, probably 5th or 6th pitches of the at-bat. Now, you have to wonder, Jada doesn't pitch a lot in her travel ball team. And so I wonder if stamina plays any kind of part as we get longer and longer into the game. She comes back, throws strike 1. Lady Eagles hitting here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
We're back to the top of the lineup for the Lady Eagles. This is Porter. Ball gets away. Runners advance.
I believe that one's got to be a wild pitch. That ball Staggs didn't have a chance to catch that one. Lady Eagles will advance. Now runners at 2nd and 3rd.
Take a breath right here. Throw a strike.
Tag. Oh, we got to be in a bigger hurry. Now's not the time to get lazy. Lady Eagles scored their 5th run. Ball gets away from the catcher in the dirt, but squirts away from her enough that the runner from 3rd is able to score.
3-1 count.
Make them earn it. And she'll take ball 4. I believe this is good here, isn't it?
This is Briley White,
This is Briley.
number 2 hitter.
Nobody's out. They're going to take 2nd. And she'll take ball 1 high. We need Jada to calm down. Just put the ball across the plate.
Right now she's having a hard time finding it.
Yep. Give Zion a little bit of credit on this too. I mean, both of those first walks of the inning were on full counts and with some fouled off strikes. So they battled and worked their walks.
Ball 4, loads the bases.
I think might be one of those places where you could put JoJo back in the game.
Yep, I was getting ready to say that. Coach White's coming to the mound here.
That's an interesting part of softball.
Talk to him anyway.
I don't necessarily understand. But at least in softball, you can go back to the starting pitcher. As the weather gets cooler and as we move further into the game, you know, I mean, some fatigue, muscles tighten a little.
Ball's going to stay in the game.
So he just settles the troops. The Lady Eagles have plated one, but they have the bases loaded and nobody out. Ball's going to be in the dirt. Bounces away from Staggs, but back toward ball. She comes charging. That's ball 1. Ball hit hard. It's at Anthony. She's going to tag and throw, and she should turn
out.
2.
Good double play right there. Tag and then the throw to first.
So they give up a run, but they trade the run for 2 outs. And I think you do that every time in that situation. So the Lady Eagles do move a runner to third, but Anthony turns an unassisted double play. I'm going to guess that'd be unassisted. She tags the runner going from first to second and makes the throw over to first.
This brings up the number 3 hitter, Audrey Moss. Throw back to third.
Oh, that's a good play.
Good play.
I like to see that. Let's be aggressive. The ball's.
Oh,
and hits her.
She takes that one right off the knee. That stung a little bit.
And I got a busted wheel. Well, he is for sure going to replace her. Which batter was that?
Audrey Moss, first baseman.
Well, Audrey was already in a bad shape.
Actually, no, I'm sorry. That was good. Good.
You know, she was already limping. She was already having a little bit of trouble with.
She was the girl that was a minute ago that was
couldn't make the play at first. Yeah.
Yep, couldn't make the catch at first.
So the Lady Eagles sub and have a runner at first. So now they have runners at the corners. 2 outs. They've scored twice and looking to score some more. But there's 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th inning. The Lady Panthers lead 11-6. Ball to the plate is going to be hit over to JoJo. She's going to make the throw.
What a
She's
catch.
going to snow cone the ball
Snow
at first.
cone. She's on her tippy toes, Rob.
Out number 3. So the Lady Panthers kill the rally. Double play by Jacelyn Anthony and a great play by JoJo at third. So through 6, the Lady Panthers lead Zion 11-6 as we go to our half of the 7th inning. Lee Riley, Rob Inman bringing you Lewis County Middle School Lady Panthers softball right here on the High Force Sports Network. Well, here we go.
We're at the
This is it.
top of the lineup for the Lady Panthers here. Jada Ball at bat.
We're in the 7th inning, and we've got a lead. If we could tack on some more runs, that'd be awesome.
There's a hit
Jada
right
takes the first pitch and smokes it back to the pitcher. Pitcher makes a great play. 1 pitch, 1 out.
She looked a little tired there on that swing.
Which we need Jada to throw strikes. We don't get bummed out over that. Ball hit right back where it came from. She just made a great play.
Number 2 hitter Cam Dunn at the plate now.
Cam had a fair day at the plate also. She's cutting back into the net. We talked about this a little bit in the high school game earlier today, but that interesting concept with just nets around the field in the backstop. And so there's not really any kind of padded area like normal with the ball to kind of ricochet off of. Any ball that gets past the catcher that rolls back toward the net just kind of dies there. But it also makes up a great view experience.
View where you can see.
Yeah. So there's tons of people sitting around home plate, as you can see on the broadcast. Cam goes after a ball up in her eyes, floats it out to center.
She has always loved those high pitches, though.
The center fielder's there to make the play. So as we get into the top of the 7th, ball grounds back on the first pitch she sees to the pitcher, and Cam Dunn works a couple of pitches in and flies out to center.
At bat for the Lady Panthers, Whitley Staggs, number 3 hitter, catcher.
Staggs comes up, takes ball 1 high.
We were just talking, Rob. It's getting close past our bedtime. It's
man.
9:35.
I didn't even think about that. Staggs pops one out into right. Right fielder's under,
That's trouble.
but she's
she
burned.
Falls.
Center fielder's going to come to the fence
Whitley
to
is
get it.
quick.
Whitley's got the wheels. She'll make it all the way to third. Up until that particular play, the right fielder has played a pretty good right field. That ball, and I'm with her, I didn't think it had that much carry.
I didn't either.
And it just kept carrying on her and got over her head. Now with 2 outs,
Jason Anthony comes to plate.
Anthony with a chance to give us a little insurance run.
I believe last time and maybe the last 2 times she's come to plate, she's hit 2 doubles, I believe.
I think you're correct. She takes the first pitch for ball 1. Staggs is standing at third. She swings through the next pitch for strike 1 and evens the count. Staggs, the base runner at third. 1-1, and Anthony's going to hit it straight up in the air right behind second.
That's trouble.
The center fielder coming on, and she makes the play for the 3rd out of the top of the 7th inning. As we get ready to go to the bottom of the 7th, Lady Panthers lead by a nickel, 11-6. We need 3 outs.
3 outs.
We need 3 outs before they get 5 runs. Lady Panthers will come back out on D in the bottom of the 7th inning. Lee Riley, Rob Inman, Lewis County Middle Schools, Lady Panthers softball on the High Force Sports Network.
33.
The Lady Panthers come out here in the bottom of the 7th inning. As the Lady Eagles of Zion will come to the plate, trailing 11-6. So they need 5, and we need 3 outs. Jada Ball back to the mound. Defense looks the same.
Hadley Derrick to the plate, the number 6 hitter for the Lady Eagles.
Jada just needs to fill up the strike zone. First pitch taken high for ball 1. Ball with a 1-0 to the plate. It's a strike. It's up the middle for a hit. Cam's going to knock the ball down, get it into second, which we'll take those. Make them earn them.
Number 9, Harper Jones, up for the Lady Eagles.
Ball in the dirt. Blocked by Whitley. Keeps the runner at first. Whitley's done a good job back there today.
Good snag.
Ball too high. Come on back in the zone here. She hits the ball out into right. It's going to be in front of White, but she's going to make the throw to second.
Got her.
And I think
Oh,
before
she dropped it. She dropped it. Had her.
We're down to the 1 umpire. I guess we started with 1, didn't we?
Yeah.
That's tough on a field this big.
Well,
So
she was saved because she dropped the ball.
Single to right.
Popped out. Strike 1.
So single to right and almost get a force at second, but we just can't hold on to the ball. So the Lady Eagles have runners at first and second. First pitch is strike. Second pitch is fouled off for strike 2.
This is Katie Lusk, the number 8 hitter for the Lady Eagles.
So with nobody out here in the bottom of the 7th inning, the Lady Eagles put back-to-back base runners on with a couple of hits. The 0-2's high for ball 1. One, two. Down. Stag snags. Evens the count at 2-2. Come on, Jada.
Throw strikes.
Keep peppering that zone. Oof.
That was a strike earlier.
Now, he's giving that a time or two. That takes the count full. Like your lead bear running.
There you go.
Good pitch. Fouled off. Back to the net. Can't get too tight and just play. Lady Eagles with a couple of hits. 3-2 to Lusk. That ball's hit out into right and foul. So we'll do the 3-2 again. Lady Eagles still have runners at first and second.
Good
she
pitch.
takes strike 3 right down the middle.
Good pitch.
So Jada comes back and wins the battle for out number 1 here in the bottom of the 7th. 1 down, 2 away. Here we go.
Number 11, Scarlett Bennett at the plate. This is the number 9 hitter.
Come on. You in the mid. Ball 2's up. Willie makes another great play back there behind the plate.
She hadn't had many get by her today.
No. She's been on it. 2-0.
Good pitch.
Strike one. Ball 2-1 is out just a little bit. That takes it to ball 3. So 3-1 is the count. Lady Eagles hitting here with 1 out. Ball to the plate, and that ball's taken for ball 4, up and in.
Loads the bases. I believe it's number 8 back to the top of the lineup here. She's kind of hobbling around a little bit herself.
First pitch of the at bat. She hits it off her hands toward the first base dugout. Base is full. 0-1 to the plate is high for ball 1. We have worked ourselves into some jams today, but we have also worked ourselves out of them.
Let's hope we can continue
we need
that.
one more. The 1-1 is down. Stags again on the scoop. Keeps the ball in front. Jada's down again for ball 3.
Come on, Jada. Throw strikes.
Come on back a hard way here.
Believe in your defense that they're going to make the play for you.
3-1. The ball's hit to third. JoJo can't make the play and got a little bit rushed. I think she was looking to tag the runner coming and forgot maybe about a flip to second. Anthony was there. So the Lady Eagles plate 1, takes the score to 11-7. Base is still loaded, but there is 1 out. Ball 1 in the dirt.
Riley White at the plate for the Lady Eagles.
I wonder if she had a big sister. There was Addison White was the pitcher. I wonder if that got to be Ken.
That's a rip down the line.
Foul.
Foul ball.
That
would have probably cleared the bases.
That is a strong strike. So, that's nothing but a strike. Evens the count at 1. So 1-1 is the count to White here with 1 out. Ball back to the plate. Comes back with a changeup, and I think caught the umpire off guard. That was a good call. Two 2-1 to White. Here's another one. We can't squeeze it at first. Oda makes a spinning play.
May need to take a little time out here
but we
so
can't
everybody's
finish it.
down.
First pitch is a
pitch.
strike.
It's number 7, Audrey Moss.
And we are in the heart of their order. 0-1 to Moss. He says is high. Evens the count at 1. 1 out in the bottom of the 7th. Base is loaded here for the Lady Eagles. The 1-1 to Moss.
There's a
It's
shot.
And it's in the gap. Ball's going to get down. Cam's going to make a throw. It's going to get to Anthony. Anthony is turned and thrown to third, but that's going to empty the bases, and that's going to tie the game.
I believe right now I'd have to take a mound visit to settle everybody down right here.
Does he have one without making a change? He's taking one. He had to make a change, I think, when he did that.
Looks like Alkire is going to be re-entering the game. Well, Rob, it's 11-11.
It's 11-11.
We may be playing till midnight.
It's 11-11, and
we could have been out. Could have. We had to make some plays there, but had a chance to get out of the inning.
we had a chance.
They were some hard plays, but had a chance to get out of the inning.
Give a little bit of credit to the Lady Eagles, who lead off the inning with a couple of singles, hit the ball hard, and put a little pressure on. And, as we talked about, just trying not to get too tight. And as the pressure gets a little more and a little more, you get a little tight, and all of a sudden the plays you've been making all night, we're not making.
Since both of us coach basketball, we've seen that firsthand.
Yeah, that's not uncommon. But the only way to learn to win tight games is play in tight games.
And
This
work,
is a
and
lot
work your way
different.
through it.
This is a lot different from 25-13. Now, we got to dig deep here and keep that runner from third from scoring. So the infield is going to have to be in because you can't give up. You cannot trade the run for an out now. Alkire back into the game to pitch. Jada Ball will move back to third. Odom at short. Anthony at second. A ball on the infield. The runner at third doesn't have to run, but you would think a ball on the infield, he'd make them challenge a throw. She squares to bunt, and we hit her.
I believe that was her first plate appearance tonight. I'm not sure who that was.
Moss clears the bases with a triple into the right center field gap all the way to the fence. That tied the score 11-11, and no bigger hit than that. Alkire back to the plate. They square to bunt again. Ball's foul.
This is number 19, J.C. Grooms, at the plate.
She bunts the 0-1 foul toward third. So she's behind in the count now 0-2. I don't know if you try that again. If she were to bunt another one foul, I believe she's out.
That is correct.
Alkire, the 0-2 to the plate. She takes ball one inside. A little bit of life now in the Zion dugout. Alkire, the 1-2. Swings to it, strike three.
Throw it to first. Can she advance?
Yeah.
Off of strike three, yeah. I thought she fouled it, so.
Whitley catches it for out two as Lady Eagle swing through it. Runners do move, or runner from first moves up to second. But really, that runner at second don't mean a penny to us. We need to get out of here without that runner at third.
Number 33 here.
2 outs. Alkire to the plate. That's ball one.
Hadley Derrick at the plate.
I mean, at this point, you're in 2-out D, and you just got to make a play. Somebody make a play. The 1-0. Alkire to the plate. Ball's up. And JoJo's going to squeeze it for out number 3.
Well, Rob, looks like we're going some extra innings
We
tonight.
get some free softball. The Lady Eagles come up in the bottom of the 7th and get the 5 they need to tie the score at 11. So as we go into the 8th inning, we are now tied up all at 11, and we're going to get some free softball. We'll be right back with you as we bring you Lewis County Middle School Lady Softball, Lady Panther Softball, here on the High Forest Sports Network. We are back in the top of the 8th inning as the Lady Eagles plate 5 in the bottom of the 7th to tie the score at 11, sending this to extras. Alkire will lead us off in the top of the 8th. So we've got the heart of our order coming up too. Here, and I think the bottom of the order, it should be the bottom of the order for the Lady Eagles. The 0-1 comes through, and Alkire swings through it. So she's down 0-2 early. Here to start the 8th. Come on, Joe. Pops one straight back, over the net, into the crowd. We'll have to do 0-2 again. JoJo swings through the 0-2 for strike number 3 and the first out of the inning.
Brings up Odom to the plate for the Lady Panthers.
First pitch to Odom. She fouls off to the right side into the net.
Well, you know their pitcher's got to be getting tired too.
She's
You-
got to
you-
be.
you'd think.
Also. You would think so. At this point, they've been out there a minute. The 0-1 to Odom is down for ball 1. Taking the count to 1-1. One is high. Count now 2-1 to Odom. Hitting here in the top of the 8th inning with 1 out. Score 11-11. She takes ball 3. Start us off, Lila. Give us a base runner. She takes ball 4
There we
high.
go.
walks on down to first.
I believe I'm gonna take off right here. Push it a little bit.
Yeah, put a little pressure on. You know, ultimately, you don't see many home runs in this age group.
No.
And, I mean, the only way to score runs is to get runners on. You got to get to first before you can get home. We get Odom to first base. We need to manufacture this run the quickest way we know how. It's slapped to third.
Runner safe. Ooh.
She did not slide. And I think that hurt her. He calls her out. A force at second.
Not sure about that one.
Coach Riley gives her the boot. White now at first.
Addie Basson at the plate.
Addie B coming to the plate. First pitch to her, swung on and missed for strike one. Oh, 1, up a little bit. She swings through it for strike two. So in the top, 2 outs here in the top of the 8th inning. Scored all tied up at 11. Ball's hit to first, and the first baseman makes the play. So that'll end the Lady Panther half of the 8th inning. We're all tied up at 11, and now we're playing do or die. So
got to hold them right here.
Got to hold them. Alkire will come back to the mound as we get ready to go into the Zion bottom half of the
lineup.
We're going to get the bottom of the order. We'll stay here with you. We're going to get the bottom of the Zion order, I think. Alkire is going to come back to the mound for the Lady Panthers, and we just can't have a run. It's simple as that.
Got to hold them.
So all the plays we got to make, and we got to do it. I should have rethought that in-between game strategy and got myself a cheeseburger. For those following your softball at home, the high school Lady Panthers started today at Zion at 4:30 and came out with a 15-6 win, which got a little hairy at times, but we were able to put some base runners on and get some timely hits, including a couple of home runs from senior C.J. Tanner. The first pitch is ball 1.
I didn't get the number of the batter. I don't know who this is.
We got to find the zone.
Number 9. This is Harper Jones.
Deep breath here now. Deep breath. Let's go. Make them earn it. JoJo to the plate. That is going to be down for ball 3. Three-0 is down for ball 4.
Not the way we wanted to start the inning here.
All right, let's find the zone.
Katie Lusk.
I can feel it. JoJo's going to bring it back in here. Lady Eagles have a runner at first with nobody out. Good pitch. The Lady Panthers have to hold them as we are the visitor. Oh, 1 is fouled off. Squares to bunt. Fouled off. 0-2. 0-2 in the Lady Eagle half of the 8th inning of middle school softball. Grounds the ball toward third, but foul. And so we'll do that one again. Still 0-2, still nobody out. Lady Eagles with a runner at first, doing their best to put this game away. 0-2 is low for ball one. (11-11) is your score. JoJo on the 1-2 and hits her in the foot.
Hit her in the foot. Got a timeout. Coach White's going back to the plate. To the mound, rather, not the plate. Probably talking a little strategy. And change of pitcher here. Jacelyn Anthony is coming to the mound.
This is where it gets tough.
Typically in middle school, you don't have a whole lot of pitching anyways. But Jacelyn has come in and pitched this year. She just needs to come in here and just throw strikes. All she needs. She doesn't need to do anything fancy. Just come in and throw strikes. Let the defense make the plays.
Jacelyn Anthony's the new Lady Panther pitcher. We're in the bottom of the 8th inning here at Zion Christian Academy as the Lady Eagles rally in the bottom of the 7th and put up 5 to tie the score at 11 and take us to extras. The Lady Panthers come up short in the top and are unable to score, and the Lady Eagles now threaten with a runner at second and third as Jacelyn on her first pitch is a ball that makes its way to the backstop. It's a deep backstop. I don't think we're going to get away with another ball to the backstop. I don't know that he will take a chance and try to score here on a passed ball. Nope, he held her.
Just throw a strike. You know, it's hard thing to come in right here.
Oh, very hard. So Jacelyn's on the mound. The 3-0 to her first batter. She squares to bunt.
Strike.
And takes strike one. With Jacelyn on the mound, JoJo moves to third, Jada comes to short, and Lila moves over to second. So we shift the defense on the infield. Jacelyn the 3-1. He says it's outside.
Not a bad miss. That takes us to bases loaded. Play has to be at home.
So you got to come in and make the play here at the plate, anything on the ground. To me, and this is where most people don't get it, that there they come. So he's bringing his outfield in too. Because any ball hit outside of the infielders, the outfielders are going to have to be able to make the throw to the plate.
This is the leadoff hitter for the Lady Eagles.
Back to the top of the order. The 1-0 count to the Lady Eagle leadoff man, and that ball rolls to the backstop. He's in no hurry at third. He has all of the momentum. With the bases loaded, the count is 2-0 to the Lady Eagle leadoff man. There's nowhere to put her. The play has to be at the plate. So the pressure at this point at 11. Scores 11-11. The count's 3-0. Jason's going to have to battle back the hard way, as I'm sure she's taking. First pitch is in there. So she throws a strike, counts 3-1. As we talked about it earlier, not a lonelier place on the planet.
Mm-hmm. Pressure's on you right now.
3-1 is in there for strike two.
Fighting back.
I don't know what she's throwing there, but whatever it is, she needs to stay with it. I'm not sure they're swinging even here. Oh, I'm not sure about that. He calls it inside. The Lady Eagles walk off on a walk with the bases loaded.
Well, as a heartbreaker.
Take a win 12-11 in extras. The Lady Panthers score 5 in the third and 5 in the fifth. At a run in the sixth for their 11. They give up 3 in the first inning, 1 in the fourth, 2 in the fifth, and then they give up 5 in the seventh inning as they come back. The Lady Eagles come back and score 5 to tie the game and then score 1 in the bottom of the eighth. We did enough stuff right to win.
Yeah, had plenty of opportunities, just had some things not go our way and couple bobbled balls here and there, and
we did enough stuff wrong to lose.
Yep, did a lot of things right though.
We sure did,
but did just enough to lose it here at the end.
As we talked about, you talked about that first game they played at 25-13. Much different today.
Much different today.
With a chance, with every chance to win.
And honestly, should have won.
Should have won.
Should have won.
That's a tough one. That's one that's hard to carry because that one we should have won. But Lady Eagles battle. They come out with a win, 12-11 in 8 innings here at Zion as the Lady Panthers fall 12-11. And good, buddy, I've had a good time.
It's been a good time.
But I'm hungry.
It's past our bedtime and time to eat.
Hey, Lee Riley and Rob Inman bringing you Lewis County Middle School Lady Panther softball. And we are here on the High Force Sports Network. We thank you for being with us, and we hope you show up next time. Have a good night.